Welcome to Magnetic Gaming. Today's review is going to be on Grand Theft Auto, the original game for both PC and PlayStation. Both games are identical enough where the score for both will be the same. And if there's any differences between the two versions, I'll go ahead and outline those as well. Grand Theft Auto was originally developed by DMA Designs and Tarantula, but DMA Design, which ended up being Rockstar North Limited later on, and was published by BMG Interactive for the PC in Europe, and in North America is published by ASC Games. PlayStation 1 was also published by BMG Interactive in Europe, and Take-Two Interactive published it in North America. It's also released for the Game Boy Color, however, I'm not going to review that game today. The game was released October 21st, 1997. It's an action-adventure game with a lot of driving, and it's an open-world game as well. So, what it has is 6 levels split between 3 main cities. And these 3 main cities you'll know from the other games. You have Liberty City, Vice City, etc. What you do is you start off, you have to go to a phone booth, and you end up having to collect quests from the phone booth and drive around the city. You do get a little arrow that shows you where to go, which does help somewhat, except when you need to go to a different part of the city, which requires going over a certain bridge. But the arrow doesn't point you to the bridge, it just points you to where you need to go on the map. So you end up doing a lot of backtracking until you learn the map adequately. However, with minigames, that really should be part of it. The fun should be the exploration, learning where everything is situated, learning where everything is in the world, and devising a strategy for the game from that point. We'll go ahead and I'm going to show some of the gameplay. Let me get the video up and running. It actually runs quite well in DOSBox. And the PlayStation version obviously isn't going to be a problem at all. It's relatively cheap. Grand Theft Auto is available on Steam at a fairly reasonable price. Let me check the price. But yeah, getting a
Grand Theft Auto.
Proceed to 1014 and Southwest Park.
It makes sense, like something like that. get $1 million. Move on to the next one. Really the fun
We got a 1035 in West Jersey City.
it's really just
We got a 1024 in West Jersey
this is
City.
the deepest dimensions of basically full touch your interest, and in the meantime you can do a lot of other stuff in the world. So yeah,
We got a 1028 in Northwest Island City.
shooting the weapons by today's with the PS1 so the sound and the graphics are they're primitive, but they're good enough to be able to tell what's going on. And they do have some charm to them, but they definitely outdated by 1997 standards. However, a lot of games from that time didn't hold up all that well. Games like Siphon Filter, Rainbow Six, even games like the original Crash Bandicoot to a degree, are a bit tough to actually get into nowadays, given the graphics are very primitive and the control mechanisms for those 3D games were quite awkward as well. So it's a game that's a lot of fun. One that I got maybe a couple years after its release. I got it online. And a game that I continue to play to this day. As far as the final score, the missions aren't deep enough and the cities are a bit repetitive and the controls aren't quite good enough to put this in the A range. I'm going to put it in the B plus category, and I am going to put it right between Project Gorgon and Paladins. Right above Paladins, right below Project Gorgon. Hope you enjoyed the review. Like I said, this is a game I recommend. But if you're new to the series, you might want to start with something else, such as Vice City or San Andreas. Hope you enjoyed the review. Please like, subscribe, and have a great day.